Yeah. Hey, everybody, this is Jay and Arjun, also known as VBIV to the Moon, streaming live from Long Island, New York, and Orlando, California. I don't know about my internet today. We may be a little slower than normal. I'm not in Eastern Long Island. I'm in the middle part of Long Island, where I guess it's not much better. Hopefully, it is treating me very nicely this week, even though it's
Me
been
too.
a down week, 5 days in a row down on the Dow, I think, right? Yeah. In particular, my big coup of the week is thanks to Jake, who's going to be with us shortly. ORPH. We both bought it at 10-ish, and we both sold it. Jake sold some at 21. I sold mine at 19 and less 19 and a half. We both kept 10% of our original shares for PDUFA and got slammed on that. So it would have been a little bit better if I got rid of everything, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Thank you
You
for
still
that
made
one,
out.
Jake.
You still made it out.
I'm not going to complain. It looks like you're frozen due to the internet connect. I don't know if it's on my end or your end. Man this week. Man made out good. Right, Man? On CTXR. Man had a good week. Chris is congratulating us. Call. OH. I kind of expected it was good to hold it to PDUFA. That's why I only held 10% of my original investment. I'm just happy it only went down. I was able to get out at 7:30 this morning at 7. I think it was 7. About for what it was.
Yeah, I mean, the strategy of cutting before the
that.
actual decision seems to be going quite well. I think, like, you sell the run up to hedge, you keep a little bit. I like that strategy in general.
Chem Farmer is having a tough day, but we'll talk about that. And we'll talk about a couple of other Jake specials that he texted me yesterday. Jake is going to try to come on for 15 minutes so he could get his due rewards for the fine pick on ORPH. He has to get his credit. He deserves it. We have so many people on this morning, I can't even acknowledge everyone. Saeed is here, and is here. Rego Marco is here. He likes PAVM. Going to the moon, PAV Med. Maybe we'll give that a look if we can. Rego Marco likes PRTG, or wants us to look at it anyway. He's got a question on that. Jigglypuff. Jiggly is such a picky fellow. He's but that's why you got to watch the show. I'm sorry, Jiggly, but you were on with me. You were here on Tuesday.
Yeah, he was on the Tuesday show. He was on the Tuesday show.
You have no excuse, Jiggly. I'm sorry I made a mistake. I'm only human. But I did correct her. I retweeted and I fixed it. I mean, I admitted to the error and I said ORPH. Even when people are winners, they're mad at me. You know, you can't satisfy people. But as always, for your own due diligence, our opinions are strictly our own and do not constitute an advice. I mean, do your own, also check with an advisor, all that stuff. And if you like all the winning picks we've been giving you, please subscribe. Enough to mention Jake and Professor Spike. You don't have to like me. We've got enough other talent on this show. But I'm a likable enough fellow, I think. Anyway,
Yeah,
we've been on to so many big. What are some of the big runners we've been on? BCRX, VBIV, to name two from the beginning of the year.
yeah,
They're both up about 50%, right? In fact,
yeah. I would say
your
VBIV.
portfolio from the beginning of the year.
Yeah, portfolio from the beginning of the
It's
year
up
has
to
been
5.
doing very, very well. We had a slight blip
I
in
believe
February, March.
you're leading the pack, you and Linda, 40%.
Oh,
I think you're up 55%.
in the picks.
Yeah, I could pull it
Yeah,
up.
I mean,
I can
and
show.
two of my favorites haven't even run the way I actually need them to yet. Albo and
I'm
VBIV.
gonna give you recognition right now. I'm going to show everyone if the internet allows me, I'm going to show everyone
Stock picks. Yeah.
I'm going to show everyone your picks. Yeah. I'm going to show everyone your picks because so far we're halfway. I'm not going to talk about the few turn I have on my picks.
Yeah, your internet is really choppy today. Hopefully it picks up because
internet's doing well, but I think you're leading the pack by far. The internet is sucky today. What am I going to do?
Very
Sue
bad.
Verizon?
This is the worst I've
Nothing I
ever
can
seen
do.
it on your end.
Very bad. Really, you maybe we should switch and let you do the charting.
Yeah, I might have to.
You want to do that?
Let me.
You want to?
Yeah, let me pull up.
Yeah.
Pull up stuff. See if this works.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna get off this. It's better screen. I gotta get permission or something.
Let me see. Share screen.
Do you have a share screen button?
Yes.
We've done it before. I've let you do it.
Is this working? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I see it. VBIV to the moon. There you go. So pull up yahoo.com and we'll start. We'll go to BCRX first.
So hold on.
I'm gonna have an easy day of it. You're gonna do all the work today.
Guess so. But wait, so is this?
Jake needs a.
Hold on. Let me go to.
Hey, Jake. I think I'm being. My internet is so flaky. It's unbelievable. But how's yours?
Mine seems fine. Mine seems fine. Yeah, we can start with charting BCRX.
Yeah, you could talk about BCRX too.
Yeah. So
I gotta get Jake the link.
I think everything we've been describing. Let me get back to the daily chart. I've been messing around with hourly stuff, but yeah. So basically, everything we were describing in terms of a pullback seems to have mostly happened. I think on Tuesday we were calling potentially for high 14s, low 15s, which are in this area. I think 1489, but instead we got an engulfing green on on Thursday that helped offset this this red that we saw. So it's possible that we've just bottomed
It's
here
not
and we're
quite.
going to.
It's not
What'd you say?
quite an engulfing, but it's close.
This one here?
It's not quite an engulfing candle, but it's close. I don't
Well,
think. I think
the high is higher than the high.
no, the body of the text doesn't. No, it's not that. The open from the red candle has to be lower than the close of the green candle.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The body is not engulfed.
It's pretty close, though.
It's close.
Pretty close. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, what I'm like in terms of fundamentals, nothing is imminent, but you know, Q1 earnings beat. I think Q2 earnings are going to beat again, and then until then, I think we'll move more or less sideways, but slowly creep back up, and then I think by the time we get to the earnings call in August, that's when we can see the 18 to 20 range.
Well, you know that there really aren't any expected catalysts until then, right?
There's nothing expected.
Until
yeah,
the,
I mean,
until the
yeah, you know, they're good at just dropping.
I saw
they're good at dropping.
Tweet talking about earnings.
Yeah, they're good at dropping like mini PRs to help, you know, just keep the ball rolling. Like they got some stuff going on in Israel to get approval there, so that'll add some revenue. And then Factor D, they'll probably start the phase 3 trial sometime in Q3. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, the whole story here is Orladeo revenue. It'll continue to tick up, and then I think this will just grind higher for quite a while.
I'm going to call for close to 20 by earnings.
Yeah, I think so. I think 20 to 21 around that. But yeah, I think it's safe to add now anywhere in the high 15s.
Originally, I was calling for 18.
Yeah. I mean, I think it seems pretty safe to add anywhere near the lows.
I'll tell you what I did. I'll share with everybody what I did. Not that I'm the genius of the world, but what I did is I wrote puts for I think it is, are there September puts? I don't remember the month.
Yeah, I've written some.
I got $3 for each put. $3 per price for. I wrote the 16. What did I write? The 16s. I think it was the 16s. Anyway, I made $300 per put. I think it was quite good.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've been doing a similar type of strategy. I have a lot of open put sales for later this year.
The internet won't totally freeze on me.
Yeah. So, all right, let's move to another chart. I think your next one was Arenia here.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
Dr. J. How's it going?
Good call on Orf.
Yeah, that's fun.
Actually, let's look at Orf since you're on.
Yeah.
That is bad, Jake. Yeah, Orf. What I do with Orf? I did
this chart is illegible. This chart is completely illegible. I have nothing to say.
I hope you said I bought. Well, just blow it up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, basically, like what you guys were calling happened.
Hello?
What?
Yeah, because basically, right, like
We are really
think-
having internet difficulties.
I think mine's working fine. So I think, yeah, Dr. J, you said you sold at like 19 or 20 on the 16th. Jake, I think you got out in the 20s also, right? And then it got the CRL, right?
Yeah, 0.
Dr.
That's
J,
nice.
I'm looking for
no, you're on live with Dr. J. Do you know anything about stock trading?
looking for
We really hot today if you.
Dr. J, your internet is so bad.
Bye bye.
You need to work on that. It's distracting.
Jake, how you been?
That's who? Who is that?
The internet? I purposely took that call trying to be humorous, but
We couldn't hear you though because of the
shot.
internet.
You got to be on the daily.
Yeah, I am on the daily.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it might be
basically.
actually.
Really.
But yeah, I mean, this one, it's like, I don't really think there's anything to say, right? It's like if you played it right, you got out on the run up, and then it just completely fell off the face of the earth after that.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Well, I bought.
Can't hear you
I'll
at
tell you
all.
what I did. I bought the call. Guess I can't tell you. The internet is so terrible. But I bought the. At all. Oh,
Can't hear you. It keeps chopping out. Yeah.
this is not good. That's the Jiggly says. Jiggly says disaster. I don't know what to do on this. Yeah, I can't.
I mean, I'll just keep chugging. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'll just keep chugging along
I'm not
then.
playing that game anymore.
Yeah, I don't think there's much else to say on this chart. I just hope you got in and got out real quick. Are you looking for any re-entry on this, Jake? Like when it gets closer to?
Nah, I mean maybe. I don't even know what else they have in the pipeline.
The show is
Yeah.
I hear you.
No, fair enough. I think we have enough info on this because it's basically
I
like,
told the people what you.
yeah. Yeah, I'll move over to VBIV now because people are commenting on that.
BBIV is looking good. I've been really loading up on it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's looking excellent
All right.
now.
What's the deal with VBIV? I want to hear about VBIV.
So
Orphan's
VBIV,
all ready. Jake.
all right, Dr. J, we're gonna have to tell you to be quiet because your audio is awful and we can't hear anything you're saying. Sorry. I hate to do that because I love your voice, but we can't hear it today.
Yeah, all you have to do is call your internet provider and tell them to upgrade you to the the faster speed. It takes like 30 minutes.
It's true. But yeah, so basically
I have the highest speed. Jake, I have the
No way you have the highest speed.
yeah, I do. Verizon just sucks. What could I tell you?
But yeah, so VBIV on the chart, I mean,
as Eastern Long Island as well.
Okay, yeah. So VBIV on the chart looks fantastic. It's been consolidating between this high 390s range, and it even touched 426 at one point. And if you look back, like in February, it was all the way up to 483. So I think like a break of this 426 week, and it can start to run towards the high fours. And so basically next week, I'm anticipating they're going to release data on their COVID vaccine. And then I'm also anticipating that pretty quickly after that, they're going to get some sort of supply agreements with Canada, because this is the homegrown Canada vaccine, and they've been touting it and funding it for months. And basically, I think today might be the last chance to get in. The price has just been behaving really weirdly for VBIV. Usually it's super volatile, especially because today XBI is rebalancing and it's quad witching with all the OPEX, but it's just consolidating exactly how I expected.
It's consolidating. It's consolidating. Yeah. Yeah. Jake, I bought some of your other one, the IKT. I started to position an IKT, the one that you texted me. Yeah, that one looks quite interesting. Parkinson's drug.
So we can take a look at
they claim that it slows progression using some kind of kinase inhibitor or something like that. IKT.
Right.
That were working, we definitely would take a look.
Yeah, you should make money off that. The offering was at like 6 or like 4. Wait, what was the offering at? Yeah, 4.
When was the offering? Was it like 2 days ago?
Yeah, it was like a week ago or something like that.
Yeah, because it immediately just fell off after. Okay, this makes sense then.
Yeah. Yeah, the offering was
you don't have to
no $3. So it's still underneath the offering, but I think it should like go up to like 350 at least.
Got it. And what phase are they in?
Good question. Phase 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 1 in phase 2 and 2 for phase 1.
Got it. And then, like, do you know when the phase 2 data would come out? I'm trying to think about how much time I would have to get into this, because.
Good question. I don't know. Let me get that info. But I think it should recover after the offering is like announced to be closed.
Yeah. Today might be the time that, I mean, the chart, it seems like the chart doesn't even matter based on what you're saying. Yeah, because this one, it's just like, basically, if you believe in it by now, because it's below the offering, this is the lowest it's ever been because it's such a new company.
Right.
It's just downtrend forever, but okay. Yeah, I mean, for technicals, there's nothing I can do right here, but we'll keep it on the list for the people.
Right.
All right, let's see what else is on the list today, and if Dr. J can even get back on. Oh yeah, we have Albo. I'll look at that chart for sure, because this has been behaving nicely too on the technicals, and we have PDUFA July 20th, so it might be wise to play this PDUFA the way we've been playing a lot of them. Just trim on the run up, and I think it's going to get approval because this is an orphan drug for a rare pediatric liver disease that, like, I would just be very, very surprised if the FDA says no to this one for whatever reason. But
when is PDUFA?
July 20th.
Cool.
Definitely have time here. The charts looked great recently. It bottomed out. I think we were calling to start loading around here in late May, and since then it's kind of moved sideways, but it's starting to move up really nicely. Today especially is a good candle.
Yeah, I'll go on this one. I like these PDUFA plays. Yeah,
PDUFA. I love the orphan ones in particular. And yeah, this is definitely another one of those. And yeah, I mean, basically what I think is going to happen is, so like, I was in on this back in August, leading into the phase 3 data. And on the phase 3 data, it looked great. And so it popped up to 49. And then it's just been kind of pulling back ever since, consolidating. And now my guess is on PDUFA, you could see an easy run up past 50. But just because we can't, just given the environment, we can't predict anything's for sure going to be approved. Probably wise to, I don't know if you need to sell like all of it before PDUFA, but probably trim if it hits 50, because
yeah, that's good. That's good.
My prediction on this one,
I'll go in.
I'm looking for 50,000 share the morning of the 20th.
Yeah, I'm looking for 50 to 60-ish on
Wow.
the 20th. Yeah.
$52 on July 20th. That's my prediction.
Yep. And then I think they'll do an offering. It'll drop briefly on approval. And then I think long term, I love it. I'm looking for 100 plus in a year for sure. But if you want to play it purely PDUFA, that's fine too, because it works. Let's see.
It's been working lately like a charm. I made money on PLX, PDUFA, so many of them. Most recently, OIH. It's a good thing left one thing for PDUFA.
Yeah. Let's move to this ATHA.
Because they got CRL.
By VBIV.
So we would
definitely
go up here.
Yeah, I would say today buy Albo, buy VBIV, because VBIV next week you might not have a chance.
I'm gonna do calls for Albo.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Wait, when's OpEx for July? Is it on the 20th?
On the 16th, but if I'm only playing run up, that's all I need.
Oh yeah. I guess you're right if you're playing run up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's on Friday. Yeah, no, that should be more.
And if you like my internet service and you're thrilled with this show because of the wonderful internet, please subscribe. Please subscribe anyway. Because we really
your audio's better now. We can hear you at least.
And we really want to hear.
So what's the deal with ATHA? Like, why is there so much
Verizon just gets? Well, that's interesting. I'd like you to chart that one. No, what do you have up now?
I have ATHA, and I'm wondering.
You have ATHA up. Okay.
Yeah, what do we find interesting about this?
The CEO was implicated in kind of scale.
Oh, really? Wow.
CEO is
he was implicated for what?
Regarding fees. Scandal is such that they had a sabbatical or whatever. It's 5 results in her thesis.
So it seems like they put the CEO on temporary leave. Is related to yes. Yeah, because today, I mean, the volume is going crazy. What is it at now? 1141, but it touched 970 for a bit.
Wait, he was falsely implicated for something?
Well, she's implicated for fudging the results in her thesis, in her research. Now, the question is the drug based on her research or not?
Interesting.
If it has nothing to do with the company, then you us at $10. Well, it was now it's $11. I'm going to buy a little bit right now. I have the luxury of having the time to do it now, so I'm going to buy
Yeah, that's
some. I
So
think
you're buying based on the thought that this is an
that
overreaction?
maybe it has.
yeah, I like these overreaction plays.
I'm buying there. Yeah, basically,
Huh.
whatever you want to call it. I mean, if it's just the CEO and her personal research, and it has nothing to do with their drug, then what the hell is it down so much for?
They put
But
the
I don't know
CEO
that's
on
the
leave.
case. I
They
don't
put
know
the
what the case
CEO on
is.
leave too, so maybe that'll help. I don't
So I'm
know.
going to buy very little, but I'm going to.
Or either it will help or it will basically make it worse. I don't know.
Just ruin the entire company. Yeah, I mean, I know
Like,
nothing about this company, so I can't comment at all. But
I like these dramas, you know. These are good dramas.
yeah, I'll take a look on Monday and see what happens. Maybe I guess maybe I could buy a little bit now. It's so cheap. It went down to $7. Jeez.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
And it was even lower.
I bought just a little.
Yeah, at one point
The
today it
thing
was
with
down
this one is, like, I don't know,
50%.
but the thing is there research doing? Can you guys hear me?
Like barely.
I guess not.
You got to
That's
get
not
a
hear me, do you?
someone in the chat is saying you need to just go old school. Get hardline. Don't use Wi-Fi.
Right.
Just go line in straight to the router like it's 2008.
Yeah, you seem like the kind of guy that would like to do that, Dr. J. Just plug it
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
All you gotta do is plug it in. Oh, now he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. We can look at a Novus though, because this has been one that I've been like in and out and in and out of for a while, but now I think I want to just get in and stay in because this is like it's just getting better and better, it seems. And because like the Biogen approval, I think like a couple members of the FDA actually resigned over that one because they just thought it was so ridiculous. And basically they approved the AD drug without enough efficacy to actually back it. Meanwhile, like Sava and Anovis, I think have what are going to end up being much better solutions. And I think the market agrees. It's just going straight up.
Huh. That is pretty crazy.
Yeah, this one's just been nuts. Do you have any of these AD plays or no?
I do not. I mean, I should have, but you know, hindsight is 2020. Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little scary to enter now, I guess, just because it's parabolic. But I think based on the Biogen approval, like the market cap here could go significantly higher, like 200 to 250 a share range. I don't know when, but
interesting.
So yeah, I mean, entry point here, like it could even be the low here, 83, if it ever pulls back. I guess it's already pulled back to halfway of this green candle, so you could argue you could enter now. But yeah, definitely one to keep an eye on. Someone typed in the chat and then asked what your call option play on Albo is.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in at well, I'm trying to do the $30 call. But I'm trying to get in at like 540 or 550, but it's not letting me so far.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. Let's see. Yeah, because it's wow.
Yeah, I've started to do spreads more recently too. Like I wouldn't with Albo because I'm just super confident, but like a 35-50 debit spread or something. If people have any tepidation, you could cap your gains at 50, save a little money.
Oh, nice. I have it in at 560 premium for $30 calls.
Nice. Then let's see what else we got going on.
What about prevention? Anyone in prevention?
So that was such a weird play. Like I was super confident on that one, and then they had that massive pullback, right? Did they get a CRL?
I don't remember. I know they have a PDUFA coming up in like 3 weeks.
It was on this day. This went because I remember like I have a good friend that was super confident on this one, and then that happened. I want to find the day that it happened. Yeah, it was here. It went from 1025 and then it dropped all the way to the low sixes. And then I sold some puts on that day, but I didn't end up getting any shares out of it because it stayed above $7. But then it had a huge run up again and then it pulled back again. Do you know when the PDUFA is?
Yeah, it's July 2nd.
Yeah, and is this the diabetes one?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then I mean this one it seems like playing July options would be reasonable too then.
Yeah, I have a little bit of July options just for PDUFA run up.
Yeah, because let's see. I mean, right now it bottomed. Yeah, it bottomed back at 699, which was higher than that day that it completely fell off the map. 636. So I mean, yeah, maybe you might even get a run up back up towards like 1150.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I mean that would be a nice game.
Yeah, I think so. There's always PDUFA run up.
Yeah. Okay. Then I mean in that case, based on the chart, it seems like this is a reasonable enough entry point right now because let's see, bottom here, 699. Yeah, and it's sitting on all these supports. This is what, 20-day, 9-day. The 50 might be some pain down to like 780, but if it's going to run up, then yeah, this $11.50 or $12, that's really nice from 845. Let's see.
It's been consolidating for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the volume.
I'm on my phone now. I think you can hear me better.
Yeah, now this is much better. Nice. Welcome back.
Yep.
Yeah, so much better.
And we were talking about ATHA. I did buy some. Did you guys buy some?
I did not. I might do it after the show though.
Yeah, I did it for kicks and giggles.
Yeah, look, I mean, it might very well come right back to $17 after the realization that the CEO's work had nothing to do with the drug that they're developing. Unless, of course, that's not true, and the CEO's work does have to do with the drug they're developing.
I mean, that sounds like it's pretty easy to figure out.
Well, apparently it is, but the board of directors is not giving any color on that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if it's max pain, then like we might have already seen it today regardless. There might not be a ton of downside, which is kind of the whole
Well, there is a ton of downside. Let's say she fudged her results and the drug is based on her research. That means the drug is useless.
Zero a share. Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Interesting.
Don't bet the farm. Don't bet the farm.
Yeah. That's a funny one.
So someone's asked.
Patrick is talking about a PDUFA run for SCSN.
Yeah, I was in season for a long time, and I got out in like the high twos, but it just never stopped.
Yeah. Well, Sesson is the bladder cancer drug, right?
Yeah, exactly. Vicinium, I think, is their drug. Yeah, bladder cancer. But I mean, this has just been amazing.
Amazing chart. We've looked at it a few times, I think under Patrick's urging, but yet for whatever reason, I never pulled the trigger on it. Probably should. I certainly should have.
I owned this one for so long, and then I just sold it all like right around here. And I thought I was a genius when it pulled back to the low twos, and now it's just
The way biotech has been taking off before PDUFA, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a nice run left in Sesson.
yeah. I mean, this has just been on a tear. Yeah, I mean, do we have a date?
Patrick says PDUFA run begins. I don't know when PDUFA is.
Yeah, when is PDUFA? Can't find it in July.
I don't know. Maybe Patrick knows.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, it's,
Patrick.
no, that's not it. That's SJ.
You don't mind typing that in? I mean,
I want to plug the fine work that our chat group is doing. During all of this, they've been very sticking with us, and they've been talking about stocks that are very interesting, like Sesson. And our viewers can learn a lot from our chat group as well as from us. So even though they couldn't follow the words of wisdom of Dr. J, there are a lot of words of wisdom on the chat group, including Patrick and Tom and Dave and Sean and Spoon and Soccer and Man and even Jiggly.
So it looks like we got a PDUFA August 18th. So there is time for this to keep running.
Wow.
I mean, this is unbelievable to see this doing this 2 months in advance. I almost wonder if this is being driven by something else, but
probably not. But it's not gonna go straight up. You'll have a chance to pull back.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I think
I'm just looking at longer term to see what this ever was at. Okay, so way back in the day, it was up at 6. Yeah, F it. Let's just say the price target's this high from 2016, 597. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, if it takes out the high all the way back in July, what is that? 2017? I couldn't see what you had.
No, this is way back in 2016. It was at 597. If it takes that out, I mean, it's just going forever.
It could go to $10 before PDUFA.
Yeah, because that's where there's this huge gap to fill from way back in 2015. Yeah, sure. Let's say double digits if it really hits.
Yeah, so it's probably worth having a few shekels in this one on any pullback.
Yeah,
pullback. Yeah,
I'm kicking myself for selling this at 290. Jeez.
Well, you can't hold out.
Yeah, that's still a good play that you did.
Yeah, it was, but
you can't hold.
It was an easy 2x, but could have been 4.
Patrick says the chart is telling us it'll be early approval.
Yeah, I mean, we still have time. I don't think you can say that 2 months in advance, but it's looking good. It's definitely looking good.
Yeah. Also popping today is Geron on news, GERN, one that Jake and I lost a ton of money on.
Let's take a look at that. Why not? We have time for a few more. Geron. Oh, wow. Wow.
You could draw that trend line. It's really nice trend line there.
Yeah. And then the typical rule of waiting for halfway down the candle might come into play.
Huh. Yeah, what's going on with Gurn? This is the one where we lost our ass on years ago, right?
Geron reported phase 2 results in some journal that caused a pop today. I don't know what it's at now. I can't read that. It's up 40 cents, I think.
Yeah.
Very nice pop. And basically, news that was sort of baked in, I thought, but it nevertheless responded. Biotech is hot, up higher on that trend line. Forget the lower, showed it, pull it up.
Well, hold on. I want to draw the halfway point of this green
Okay.
candle.
Okay, you're in charge. Then
Yeah.
draw the other half of the channel. Finish
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, hey, I can't hear you. I'm going rogue.
Okay.
No, all right. So yeah, let's say 175 is the halfway here. So that might be a nice entry point. And then trend line, you want to draw it all the way up here.
Well, you could have just left it and draw it as a channel. Yeah, that's better. That's better.
All right, I gotta head out soon, but can we do? I want to, Dr. J. Are you still in Athesis?
Yes, I added to Athesis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can do Athesis, but basically here, look for a pullback to 175 if you believe in this to add. Otherwise, just wait and see, because buying on the day it pops is rarely a good idea.
Right.
Let's see Athesis.
I don't know. I still haven't forgiven Juron for years ago. With that fake job posting situation.
Juron put me in a state of shock for about a week.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat, sleep, or drink for a week.
Jeez, yeah. I mean, we were so sure that it was gonna, continue the partnership. Yeah, it was. I'm telling you, it was a fake job posting. That's what really got to me. Unbelievable.
There were so many circumstantial pieces of evidence.
All right, Athesis.
Let's zoom in a bit, because we don't care about those old highs. We're just trying to break 175 at this point.
Wait, Dr. J, you think this can go to like 40?
Eventually, but I think the problem with them is they're slow as you know what. And it seems like every time they have, you expect a date to occur, that it's pushed back. So, for example, the odds data from Japan pushed back. The last patient dosed in the ischemic strokes trial in Japan pushed back, so that we're lucky if we get data readout on phase 3 by the end of the year.
Oh,
lucky.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got to wait 3 months at least.
Yeah.
To analyze the results.
Right. Okay.
And last person dose doesn't figure to happen till sometime in August.
All right, I'll go in again in like November or September.
Yeah, I mean, I nibble at it because I figured that the downside is not great. So
I'm getting kicked out of the room. I can't stay on anymore. Sorry.
That's okay. Maybe my internet will kick in.
Well, let's give some parting words for this weekend, at least.
All right, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, parting words, huh?
Parting words. Let's see people.
Well, mine is VBIV to the moon.
Oh, nice.
That's a parting word. Also, pay attention to the FANG stocks. They're coming back. Amazon, Apple, and Google. I think that deserves a mention.
Oh, yeah.
As well as a Novus. I think you got to be in it to win it. Yep. There are some other plays in the AD/PD space.
Sava, yeah.
But I'm back in a Novus. I'm nibbling a Novus because even though it's $90 a share, or roughly, its market cap is way under $1 billion still. So it's still cheap. The price tag is not that high. So I'm liking a Novus. I didn't speak to JN, but turns out she's a woman, and she sent me a long explanation of her
Huh.
trial. She's totally for real. She's not fake. She's really in the Innovus trial, and she said it really benefited her enormously. It did not stop her tremor, but her tremor is not the major issue. So she has other issues, and it helped a lot. So I'm very, very enthused by having, corresponded with her. And she doesn't mind at all corresponding with me and updating me on her thoughts. So I'm hoping we'll have a continuation of this. And what she doesn't want me to do is quote her directly, which I will not do. So I'm paraphrasing what she wrote to me.
Okay, that's promising.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy Father's Day, you know.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Fathers out there. I'm not a father.
All those fathers out there and grandfathers and so on.
Yeah, taking my father out tomorrow.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm going all in back into biotech.
It's really good to have you back. It's really good to have you back for an entire show. I'm sorry that the internet was less than perfect today.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you just have to call your provider, or it's a problem with your computer. It shouldn't be that slow.
I know.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's good seeing you. I gotta go.
All right. Take care,
everyone.
Take care, everybody. Chigley's back. All right. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and give us a thumbs up regardless of the technical difficulties. Remember, it's the quality of our pics, not the quality of our picture. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye. Our opinions are what matters. Hasta la vista.